How's it going, everyone? My name is JJ, or welcome to my channel, and welcome to my Pokemon Emerald Randomized Solo Aggronlocke. This is a post-commentary episode, purely because if you've seen in the previous episodes, we've been crashing a little, and it's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying that my normal recording stuff, which is Camtasia Studio recorder stuff, that records, like, I can record face cam, both screens if I'm using my 3DS capture card software and stuff, which I would have used for this as well, but unfortunately it kind of isn't working at the moment. I don't particularly know why. I don't know why that's not working, so I'm having to use DxTutorial, which I'm normally using for Minecraft, to record the gameplay. I'm then using Windows Movie Maker. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name then. Windows Movie Maker for the face cam, and then is there something else? No, I don't think there is. It's just those two. Yeah. No, I think that's the third thing. No, and obviously then Visual Board Advanced is open, which I'm using a Xbox One controller to record with the speed buttons. So obviously it's speeding up. Does make my computer run a bit. Makes my computer run a bit more than it probably should need to. So yeah, we're here in Rustboro City. What I was talking about here is talking about how much money we have, what I need to buy, because we've got no Pokeballs. But I'm not going to buy anything just yet. We're going to go ahead and take on a gym because there's battles in it, there's money to be earned, so we may as well do that. We don't have a lot of PP on any of our moves. I did notice that then. However, we do have moves on Poison Sting, which then we're now going to go ahead and use some Leopard Berries, which we got in the last episode, to put some PP on both Shadow Ball and Fire Punch. Well, okay, no, just Shadow Ball. I don't know why I didn't put on Fire Punch. Fire Punch would have been a good option as well, but obviously not. But also as well, because I'm actually watching this in the software program, I can see the background I'm using, which, you know, is pretty crap, don't get me wrong, it's poorly edited. I'm really sorry, I'm not very good at GFX. But I can also see the question of the day, which is, if you were to give this a go, so give this series a go, not as in, you may not have a YouTube channel and uploading on YouTube, but if you wanted to do it for fun, because I know people do Wanderlocks and Nuzlocks for fun, they don't have to do it as a series on YouTube, you can purely do it for fun. So if you were to give this series a go, purely for fun or as a YouTube series, what Pokemon would you use? As in, because my Pokemon area is obviously Aggron being my mascot, my favourite Pokemon, what's your favourite Pokemon? What Pokemon would you use to do the series with, either to have fun or as a YouTube series? I'd love to hear what all your different ones would be. I'm pretty sure someone like Chibi would obviously go with see, I always forget because she has the first evolution of Chandler, I think that's how you say it. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not very good with Pokemon names and Pokemon pronunciations. But Chandler, we're gonna say it's Chandler, right? It's the first evolution of that. Litwick, that's the one. I think her mascot Pokemon is Litwick, so I'm guessing she would use that. But you know, what would you use? It'd be awesome to hear, anyways. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm using Aggron because Aggron is my personal favorite Pokemon. I'm restoring PP. We're gonna take on Roxanne, I think now. Don't stall it, JJ. Come on, just get on with it. Get on with it. Come on. Come on. I don't care. Why are we looking at these berries? Come on. Come on. There we go. Battle time, bitches. She's got 3 Pokemon. First one being Sharpedo. I say I remember actually saying right here, that's why we're not actually doing anything, is that because this is a purely randomized ROM, that Sharpedo won't be, well, it could very well end up still being a dark water, however it probably won't be, so I don't know what type it is. I personally don't know. But yeah, so we can just have to see, really. Trainer Mike, which I think is the randomized name for Roxanne. We can learn rest here, but I don't want to. She does use a potion, but it's not a problem, as you can obviously tell. Lazy Mike, what a name. But yes, we had the option to learn rest, which obviously is a good move, especially on a run like this, because we can go to sleep, heal ourselves up and everything. It doesn't restore PP, but it does heal us up, which is obviously very good, because we can just go into a random battle and obviously heal us up completely, and then use an awakening for 250 to then wake us up, which I think, actually thinking about that now, probably would have been the best idea, but we haven't learned it anyways. If I want to, we can always get a heart scale, I would have thought, and retaught it. But I don't know, we'll have to decide later if we can or cannot. We should be able to get a rest TM eventually anyways. And her final Pokemon was Blaziken, which we do in fact take out, as you can see. And we have I was going to say we have become the first gym leader. What? No, we have got our first gym badge, which isn't randomized. It does say Stone badge, but the TM is randomized and we get the TM39 Safeguard, which I don't particularly want, to be honest. And there's a Devon Goods and Team Aqua guy running away. We're going to head into the Pokemon. We're going to sell, well, we're going to buy a couple things first. We're also going to sell a few things. We're going to pick up, originally I was going to pick up 5 Pokeballs, but then I realized if you pick up 10 you get a free Premier Ball, so you may as well pick up 10 because the Premier Ball has the exact same catch rate as a Pokeball, so you're buying 10 Pokeballs and pretty much getting a free Pokeball as well. So yeah, so we picked up 10 Pokeballs. We're going to pick up a few potions. I know we pick up a few super potions as well, and apart from that we don't really buy anything else. We're also going to sell, I'm pretty sure we do sell, I mean, I recorded this literally 5 minutes ago when I'm doing this part was like 10 minutes ago now, half an hour ago. We are going to sell, I think, yeah, here we are. We're going to sell Safeguard, so I don't want that. We're going to get 1,500 for that. That's decent, isn't it? May as well sell it. We're not going to use Safeguard. Safeguard, for me personally, is not going to be a very good item to use. We're going to pick up 3 super potions, obviously, just in case we ever need them. Because Aggron is growing up now, it's level 18 or something. So, he is obviously going to need something better eventually. We are going to make our way. We're not going to heal up here. We're going to grab our Eevee. Oh, that's why. Because I was saying about we need a HM save, and obviously Eevee, hopefully being a normal type, would be able to learn Cut, which we're going to go into Cut's house here and actually be able to get Cut off him. Which isn't randomized, which is awesome because also, well, we'll get very lost, which also would be very annoying. So we're going to teach Cut to no one because Eevee can't learn it. That is absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. We're not going to teach it to Aggron because we need Aggron obviously for better moves and Cut, and HMs cannot be deleted. So Eevee's going to go back into the Gone box, which for some reason is we've got that because we can't seem to release them, which I don't know. We just chuck them in the box, I guess. So, another question is that, with tributes, currently right now we've got -2 tributes, okay? We've got -2, so if Aggron dies, the series is over, because I've got no tributes to help the series keep going. However, Trevor, if we do catch a Pokemon, for instance, we are here against a Sentret here. It's on like 1 HP, poisoned, 2, 3, boom. We got ourselves a Sentret. That would be a tribute, you see. So we have now got -1 tribute. However, I'm going to keep Sentret in my Pokemon party as a HM save, but that doesn't. I'm not going to say that affects. I'm not going to say that affects the tribute. So I'm going to say we've now got -1 tribute, so Sentret would be a tribute if I needed it to be. But it's also a HM save because we can teach it Cut, which is obviously very, very handy. It will go down as soon as we take a couple of steps because it's got 1 HP and it's poisoned. I'm not going to bother healing, using the antidote. We've got 5. I'd rather save them for Aggron. So Sentret will go down in a minute. But also as well, one thing I want to bring up is that I'm probably going to use the HM saves and potentially tributes. Actually, no, I'm not going to use tributes, but HM saves I will use to try and catch other Pokemon because Aggron's going to get to a level where it's just going to be KOing everything it's going to take on. So having obviously the tributes that aren't going to be as high level would obviously help very, very much. We've got a Salak Berry there, which raises speed in a pinch, which for me personally isn't going to be a very good item, so I will be selling it later on in the episode. But yeah, so those are 2 things that I never actually really mentioned in the rules. I didn't even think about it, to be honest. So whenever HM save won't affect the tribute. So for instance, like I said, we had -2, we caught Sentret, who is going to be a HM save, but also now it is a tribute, so now we've got -1 tribute. So, yeah, so we've got -1 tribute, so if Aggron does die, the series will end, so we've got no tribute to keep the series going. So that's how the whole tribute thing is working. Here we are up against a couple battles. We have already caught a Pokemon for this route, so we can't catch any others now. There's only battles. We've got the randomized items to pick up. Centric there is obviously fainted. I'm randomly looking at our team for some reason. I don't know why. Just staring at our team. Come on, JJ, get on with it. Come on. What are you doing? What are you just staring at Centric? I'm probably talking about something, but I don't know what I was talking about. So, come on. Come on. Come on. He's right there. Battle him. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are we looking at the berry again? Come on, JJ. Wait. What? You're not doing anything. Oh, leopard berry. Ah, okay, that's a good shout. Alright, PP restored. Okay, that's a good shout, JJ. That was a good move. Fair play. There we go. We had no PP on shout. That was a good move, JJ. Well done. I'll take back what I said to myself. But there we go. We took out those battles. We've got some more money ting. We are level 19. We are, by the way, we have got the item there, Shell Bell, which does restore little bits of HP. I don't know what the exact amounts is, but we do restore little bits of HP. We're also going to use the Leopard Berry on Refresh, because what Refresh does, it restores any status or status wherever you're from. I don't know why it says status. That's so American. It restores all status conditions apart from sleep. I would have thought, unless you're asleep and you sleep talk and use it. But it can restore obviously poison, not ice actually, not frozen, burns, it can heal, and paralyzed, which is obviously very handy. So if I ever get paralyzed and I've got no items, I can just quickly go into a random battle, use refresh and get out of the battle, and we're sorted, you know. That's decent, you know. So that's all of that. So yeah, I put some more PP on refresh because we only have like 2 left. Yeah, we had 2 left, and we used 10, and we have 12. I'm gonna go for the poison because I don't know obviously what type cast form is. It'd be interesting to see with cast form as well, because it's a normally it's a normal type, and when it's raining it turns into a water type, when it's sunny it turns into a fire type, and when it's hail it turns into a ice type. Now because this is randomized, I wonder if using a cast form, which whatever the type in it is, if it's raining, I wonder if it'll then turn into a water type, or be like a ground type or something, you know. That's something quite, I don't know, that'd be interesting to know. I've only just thought about it, to be fair. I decided against battling that Pokemon. I thought, you know what, let's just get on with it. Let's go ahead and grab this random item over here, because we get a X special, which for me personally, I say this a lot, it's not a very helpful item for me. I don't tend to use that sort of stuff, but we're going to go in here. There's another random item in here. It's normally a Pokeball, but it is a energy powder, which I thought does 200 damage. We go and check, and it does 50 HP. It restores 50 HP. I thought it would restore 200 HP, but it restores 50. So yeah, so we got that. I'm not going to be worrying too much about what items I'm going to be using. Like, normally they lower happiness, so in like a let's play, I just tend not to do it because, you know, you gotta be nice to your Pokemon. So I wouldn't use that sort of stuff in normal let's play, but I'm gonna be using it in this let's play purely because you want to get the best bargain for your bucks. So yeah, and we just Fire Punch, finish off the Swampert, and then that is that battle done. We've almost level 21, which would be awesome. Obviously we don't evolve because obviously we're max evolution, so we're not close to evolving, which would normally be 32, but obviously because we're Aggron, we can't evolve. We're gonna go cut down all these trees so we can bypass all the tall grass. Even though we do have stench, which decreases, which repels against wild Pokemon. We give the guy back his Devon goods. He gives us a grateful. We're now in here, which is the Devon Corporation building on top floor with Mr. Devon, the head of Devon Corporation. He gives us he's a president, yeah. He gives us a letter to go give to Stevenson, which I think is his son, I'm not too sure. And he also gives us the Pokénab, which again is pretty cool. It's not, I don't know, it's got the match cool and stuff, but yeah. So we're gonna make our way out. The scientists will come and stop us because they want us to give the match cool feature a go. So we're gonna go ahead and call Mr. Devon. Apologies, this is quite boring because I'm boring myself. I'm talking really quick because I'm running out of breath. I'm quite bored watching this. So apologies. I realise how boring maybe my videos can be. So anyways, we've given Mr. Devon a call, we've got a gym badge, and now we're going to go make our way towards the Pokemon training school, because you can get a quick claw in there, which I wanted to see if items like that you get are randomized, which they are not. Talk to the teacher, he walks around and gives us a quick claw. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There's no other items in here. So let's make our way out, and also we're gonna go ahead and do something. We're gonna go into the Pokemart. Oh, we're gonna sell something. We're gonna sell the X Special. We're gonna sell the Everstone. We are gonna sell nothing else. But the black. Oh, we're gonna sell the berry, and we're gonna sell those pineapple berries as well. Okay, that's that done. I'm still impressed though that we have had 0 deaths in this series so far, considering we haven't. Oh, by the way, Mr. Devon did heal up our Pokemon for us, which is obviously very nice of him. So we did have obviously our PP restored, which I did say we're allowed to have if our rival or someone obviously heals up our Pokemon. Rest houses we can use. But yeah, alright, let's deposit. We're depositing the black belt because I want to keep it, but I don't really need it yet. So I'm going to deposit it because I want to store up some room. And there's nothing else there right now I want to deposit. I will later on deposit the Quick Claw. And here is May. Yawning casually because my videos are so boring. I understand why no one actually really watches them. I actually probably understand. We can learn Fury Cut here, but I don't really want to. We're going to take out Mudkip super duper quickly, and there we go. Aggronlocke is level 21 as well. Yeah, so we can use rest houses, anything to heal up a Pokemon as long as it doesn't rechange our spawn, which I want to be set as our home, and there's no flying either, no flying allowed. So we did go into double battles now that we have 2 Pokemon. We take it out because Aggron sweeps it. There's another item here, which is a Soothe Bell, which I did get very excited about, but it's not actually that impressive because, again, it's an item that increases happiness quicker, but I don't particularly need that in a series like this, so it's not particularly useful for me. You talk to this lady, and you get a Miracle Seed. Hey, guess what? We've got another black belt. Great, we've got 2 now. That's awesome. But guess what? There's another Pokeball over here. Guess what we're gonna get? We're gonna get another black belt. We've got 3 now. Great. That's fantastic. Guess how much they sell for? Right? Guess how much? 50 Pokédollars. 50 Pokédollars you can sell black belt for. So we are gonna sell the black belts a little later. We're gonna keep one obviously, but we're gonna sell the other 2 for 100 Pokédollars. 100 Pokédollars, so bad. There's another item here, which is a luxury ball, which I will end up selling. Alright, we're gonna make our way back to Petalburg City now. We're gonna sell the stuff we don't want. I like the black belts. I like the luxury ball. Luxury ball we're gonna get 500 for, I think. Which a great ball is 600. So I'd rather have a great ball with a better catch rate than a Pokeball that increases happiness, you know. And the great ball only cost me 100 because I was traded in the luxury ball. So you know that's why I done that. Look at that, 100 for the 2 black belts. We've got Miracle Seed, we've got Max Repel. I was thinking about selling the Max Repel, but I'm thinking if I ever need money, I will then sell the Max Repel. But for now, I will keep it. Gonna go into the item storage. I'm gonna deposit the Soothe Bell, Miracle Seed, and Quick Claw. We're gonna keep the Max Repel out for now because you never know. I may decide to use it, but if I don't and I need the money, I'll probably sell it. 350 Pokédollars, you know, that's decent. Okay, so next up we go over here to Mr. Bryony's house, where he can now take us over to Juford Island. We get a call, it's from our father, so we've now registered our dad Norman in the Pokénav. Go into the house here immediately and talk to the guy on the right. He will give you the Silk Scarf, which raises normal the holder's normal type attack. Talk to this little fisherman, he gives you the Old Rod, which we can catch. If you have a look here, we're in Juford there, we're on Route 106 here. So 106 here. Come on, JJ. Juford Town there. 106. See, so I can catch a Pokemon on 106. Juford Town, I've got the possibility of 5 tenths and 107 here. So we've got 3 places where we can fish to try and get some tributes, which obviously is pretty handy. I'm gonna register the Old Rod so I can just quick select it. Gonna start fishing on 107, then make our way down to Juford Town, and then onto Route 106. So we're gonna go fish again because we didn't even get a nibble. Not one nibble. Not even a nibble again. Look at that. Not even a nibble. Not. Oh, a bite. Look at that. Pardon me. Sorry. Apologies. I am so sorry. But yeah, we find a level 10 Huntail. We're gonna go for the refresh. because I wanted it to do a bit of damage to itself because of the poisoning. We then go for the poison sting, get it down into the red health. The poison will keep it alive. Going for that almighty powerful, well, not quite, Pokeball. And we catch ourselves a Huntail. We're not going to be keeping the Huntail as a tribute. No, as a HM slave. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, it won't be a HM slave. It will purely be a tribute, which now means we've got 0 tributes. At least we're not in a negative number. Hopefully from now it will only be positive. Huntail did faint, but it's not a problem. He's a tribute anyway. He can go into the gone box. We've now got 0, so now hopefully anything we catch, well, anything we do catch will become a tribute, which will mean if Aggron is to die, then we can always continue the series. So we've looked on 107. Now we're going to make our way to Juva Town, obviously, which is right here, and we're going to start looking again because we've got 5 attempts now to look here for a Pokemon. So we got 107, 106, and Juva Town to fish on. We've also got Granite Cave we can look in as well for a potential Pokemon, which is obviously pretty awesome. Okay, a bite. We find a Pokemon. We get a Marowak. Marowak is, I don't know what type Marowak is in this game. I try and catch it straight up with a Pokeball. I probably should. Right here, I kind of regret this because I should have gone for a Great Ball. So I probably would have caught it, which kind of sucks because it took itself out. Okay, next up we're going to be trying again now. And we got a bite. Ooh. And another Marowak, level 9. And I accidentally took it out, which obviously was very stupid of me. So that is 2 out of 5 attempts. Gone. Like, gone. What am I doing? Go on, JJ. Sort your act out. Pokemon's on hook. Guess what it is? It's a Blaziken. All my life. I was like, oh my god. I was thinking about it. I was thinking, oh my god, imagine that. Imagine having a Blaziken. But then the likelihood of catching it obviously wouldn't be very good, because if we couldn't catch a level 5 Squirtle on a Great Ball, I don't think we're going to catch a level 8 Blaziken in a Pokeball or even a Great Ball. So I don't go. Do I go for another one? I do go for another one. I do decide against it, and I will take out the Blaziken eventually because I just don't see the point in doing it. I'm gonna go for the refresh here so we can heal up, and then we're gonna. I was gonna run, but we thought, well, we've already damaged it, so we may as well get a bit of XP. So that's 3 out of 5 attempts. If I don't catch anything, remember that is a tribute gone. So if I don't catch anything in Juva Town, that will be back down to -1 tribute. So this is the 4th attempt, a level 6 Marowak. We're gonna go into Centra. And we're going to go for the poison tail, hoping to get a poison. We didn't get a poison then. We're going to go for it again because we live on 4 HP. We get a critical hit. We are then going to go into a potion, I think, and heal up. And then we're going to go into the pin missile, but it does self-destruct. So 4 out of 5 now is gone. We've got one final attempt to catch a Pokemon. Or else we go back down into -1 tribute. Fortunately, we're not finding anything just yet. I thought, hey, let's mix it up a bit. Let's go over here. Let's give this side a go again. And not even a nibble. No nibble. They're not nibbling today. I need to get some better bait. But anyways, we actually finally get a bite, and it's a level 5 Marowak. So I'm considering going straight up for a Great Ball. So I'm thinking, I need to catch this. I need to catch a Pokemon. And I'm considering it, but we crash. So then I'm like, oh god, what's going on? We crashed anyway, and then I decide against the Great Ball, and I think we go for the Pokeball. We don't even go for a Pokeball, do we? No, we don't. No. Yeah. No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Sorry, guys. We do go for the Great Ball, Pokeball. 2, 3. Oh, nothing. Absolutely. And self-destruct, just to kill all hopes. We are now back down to -1 tribute. So if Aggron was to die, the series would end. So we need to catch a Pokemon on this route to be able to have 0 tributes, to be able to then obviously get a positive number to help keep the series going for Aggron if he's to potentially die. So we're having a look on here, we're having a look around, we're fishing, we didn't get any nibbles the first time, but the second time we find a Pokemon, we get a Rhydon level 7. What's interesting about this Rhydon is that it knows False Swipe, which obviously is a very good Pokemon catching move. Which I'm there thinking, wow, if I get a Rhydon, I'll use it as a HM save, because I'm pretty sure it would be able to learn Strength, Rock Smash, you know, those ones, those moves. So I could use it as a HM slave, and also use it as a catch a Pokemon because of False Swipe. That's what I'm thinking about, you see. That's what I'm thinking about. I will probably later decide what I'm actually going to do permanently. But for now, I am going to get some help off of my HM slaves to catch Pokemon. Because they're the same level or lower or a little bit higher, it will be easier than Aggron just carrying them all the time. So that was my first attempt, so we've got 4 left now. Got no nibbles then, but then we run into another Rhydon, so I'm like, oh my god, now I need to try and catch this thing. Level 9, we can get away with using a couple of apologies for that, we can use a couple of, what are they called? I was going to say False Swipe then, but it's not. We can use a couple of Poison Stings. We use the Premier Ball, so I thought, do not screw it, we're going to go for the Premier Ball. And we get it with the Premier Ball, which is obviously pretty awesome. It's holding an item, it's a Grasp Ghost, which is pretty cool. It's got Joy Nature, it's got Poison Point, which is pretty cool. And it's holding the Premier Ball, which we just caught in a Premier Ball. So it pretty much didn't cost us anything, which is awesome. And it obviously does have False Swipe, which is very handy. So, it does have Source Dance as well, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to heal up super duper quickly. We're going to heal up Aggron. We're also going to Super Potion up on Rhydon. And there's a few battles we're going to do around here. I think it will mess up in a sec again. Aggron's going to sweep through these now super quickly. And there's a few items we're going to pick up as well. Going to go to level 22 as well. That's pretty decent. Natu. There we go. And that did just crash then, so into the 3rd clip that I recorded. Here I didn't even record audio, I just gave up at this point. So there's a repeat ball there, which is pretty handy, and an X attack. That'll do it for the episode. Thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, like is always appreciated, and I shall see you all next time for another video. Goodbye.